you said you were going to do is good for you and it's good for them. And there is a vibe that is picked up about consistency that is very subtle, but if they realize over a 3-year period, I can pretty much count on Janet Wood to send me something every 3 months. I've come to expect it, and it just says to me that she's constant, which makes her more hireable, and it marks in my life the constancy and security of the world, as opposed to all the other things that make us feel insecure. The fact that I can count on a postcard from Janet really helps me with the economy. Now, I mean, nobody thinks that, but ultimately your consistency is comforting to others, and that is a positive in terms of letting people know about you. I don't think and I think the other judgment then is, what can I afford? What really makes sense in terms of my time and my finances that I can promise to do? It's like anything else in the world that you agree to do. Can I afford to do it? Am I making a promise I can keep? Financially, time-wise, I have said I'll send this every 3 months. It is now my promise. Whether they see it, whether they get annoyed, is not the issue. The issue is I'm keeping a promise to myself and to them that I have made and that I can afford to keep, and then keep it. Because just as much as we know how much stuff has to go in wastebaskets, there's no way to process it all. By the same token, I can tell you how many dozens of times people have come in and said, do you know what happened to me? After 11 years, I sent a postcard and Jeff Greenberg called me in and said, I have missed you. I can't tell you how many times people have told me that, one of those kinds of stories.
I'm sorry, just to that end, I've worked in 2 major casting offices before too, and you never know. Yes, there's some things that are going to go right in the trash, and often they do, but there are times that they don't. And I will say that it's much more often that they'll get read if there's a personal note, if it's a handwritten note and it's personally addressed to somebody. And to that end, you never know, like you said, about wasting effort or not, but if you're only going to send, 20 or 30 postcards, send it to the people that you have personal contacts with. Anyone you've met, anyone you've auditioned for, anyone that you've taken a casting director workshop with, people you've actually met are much more likely to take it, to look at it, to read it, as opposed to all of the others that you haven't met. So if you focus your efforts, it's much more likely that they will be received.
Well, and just in that, if you want a general rule here, if you have 100 postcards to send, and that's what time and money will allow, I'd rather have you send 10 postcards 10 times to the same 10 people than to just blanket everybody one time and hope for the best.
I've also had a lot of success with clients picking up, because if you don't have a show to publicize or you haven't change agents or whatever, to have some kind of consistent little thing that you do, so you send them your workout tip for the month, or, for Jody, I had to do Jody's favorites, and every month she sent her 3, she loves the cupcakes from this place, she loves the yarn from this knitting store, and she loves this, reel editor, want to be one of Jody's favorites, call her and and any little thing that again, it's a good match for you, that matters to you, that you would like to get, she would, your latest apology, your 5 favorite Facebook postings, I don't know, what's something that would be fun that you would, if you got the mail, you'd go, oh, that's cute, and then throw it away. That's something, and then makes you feel good about sending. But like 5, great books I've read recently.